game of chess is like a sword fight. You must think first, before you move.
I'm ready.
Riz, I had the chance to interview you before season 1, and I asked you what one of your biggest concerns were when you started the series, and you said was ensuring that what was on the page ended up on the screen. And I think that you guys accomplished that. So for season 2, with that out of the way, what was your mindset going in as to where you wanted to put a period on the series for season 2?
Well, we wanted to make sure we got more music in season 2. So you notice in the second half of it, we just going. And we're telling them small stories about the creation of Method Man and Tech and that, et cetera. And I do think that we was fortunate that season 1, we was able to, be before the time. But when we got to season 2, we're dealing with things that people may know. And so our goal now was, okay, even if they know it, how do we explain it and show it cinematically in a way that gives it more detail, right? And that's in every episode, we just tried to do that. People know the Method Man song, and you may have read somewhere that Method Man came to my house and he recorded that song in a take or whatever. But did you know that we had to build a studio in the house? Did you know that we had to plug up because I didn't have electricity? I had to plug to somebody else's electricity. And also, the thing that we never talked about, as you'll notice, is, before Method Man had came, to work with Wu-Tang and join it, he was on his way to the weed spot, and it was a shootout, and people died. We didn't want to give the whole thing, but you'll notice that somebody is shot. He comes to the studio. That could have been me, and he told me that if I wouldn't have called him, because he was headed into the same direction, if you wouldn't have called me over, that would have been me. And he was the first one to sign the Wu-Tang contract. And that's why in episode 5, you see Method Man, he signs it first. Can I point out one thing? And I'll go to the next person. We're trying also to show different sides of the industry. Who wants to sign a contract? Who wants to read it? My favorite line in episode 5 is you guys saying, yo, man, for all this shit in this contract, just tell me what you want. Like, you know what I mean? Somebody said, yo, 5 years? That's more than the judge is going to give you. And that's how we think, right? We don't want to sign contracts, but in order to do business, it takes paperwork. So anyway, I just wanted to just point that out.